You have to understand YouTube is it's all about transitioning and doing different things, okay? I can't stay stuck, I can't stay stiff, and I can't stay boring. That's why you have. Cause the way you're looking at me keeps driving me mad. I don't understand how you do it to me. I wanna go back, but I can't even sleep when you're next to me. Oh, I don't know how you do it. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? I don't know how long I can go, taking it slow. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? Well, hello. HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us. HerSheMe, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy that way, happy wonderful Wednesday, happy, I hope everybody is doing good and great. Y'all might say, why are you sitting on the floor? I'm sitting on the floor, y'all, because I just got done meditating, okay? You have to bring meditation into your life, your space, y'all. You have to. And the crazy part is, and I'm already jumping in, the crazy part is because you see change, you see transformation just that quick. I'm saying, is my cover hanging too low? You see it just that quick. Where your soul is at ease. It brings you inner peace. You understand? And then that's where I say it might be a day where somebody's trying to get under your skin. You normally would pop off, right? Or be saying whatever. No, it'll bring you to ease to why it's like, I don't have time. Or you'll just let it roll off to why the next person probably get upset because you're not reacting as they thought. You understand? And then that's where I say, somehow, some way throughout your day, even if you may not know how, just shut down. Just shut down and just bring some meditation in, y'all. It'll bring you difference. I would say that. Y'all know I used to meditate before, but I had slacked off, especially, just working overnight. Everything just kind of changed, and now you cannot forget about yourself. You can't forget about your well-being, okay? And then that's where I say a lot of us can forget about ourselves because it's just our day-to-day. It's just life. Sometimes life take us so fast day-to-day, and it's so much little time within a day that we don't have time to do everything that we want to do or that we should do for ourselves to keep ourselves good and under control. And then let me move over, and then that's where I say mental health. You understand? Trying to focus on myself or focus on my sickness or whatever it is that you may be dealing with, it may be hard to do that. And I would say do that alone if you have a foundation. You understand? If you have kids, if you're going out working 9 to 5 or going to school or however the case may be, if you're in a marriage or relationship, you understand? I feel like everything we do throughout the day takes so much from us. It takes a toll on us. It drains us. And then that's where I say it make it all hard. And at the end of the day, I got to sit here and fight with my mental, trying to keep myself good and straight. I'm just saying it could be hard, y'all, and I totally understand. But that's where I come in, okay? And as I told y'all in my last video, was it the last video? Yeah, the last video I post, like, if you come over here and you start looking at my channel straight from the intro, y'all, motivation. And then that's where I say, okay, look, a lot of us try to stay divided. You understand? Where we shouldn't be divided. We should come together. If we come together, I think it will make a big difference in what we give. We give as being women in general. And I say that because it's so many of us of our own type, our own color. We don't like one another, or I might have a tip that works for me, but I don't want to tell the next or share it with the next because why would I do that? At the end of the day, if I can help in any type of way of something that I see that actually works for me and it can change or may work for you, then shoot. I mean, it don't cost not a nothing. I'm going to share it with you. And that's why I say meditation. A lot of us need to meditate. Because then it's like, what are we holding that's trapped in that make us so angry sometimes, that make us so, it's a lot. And then that's where I say rooted issues. Sometimes the rooted issues is not even our own, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. Some of our rooted issues is stem from your mama. Okay, it might be stem from your mama. It might be stem from your mama. I'm just saying. And then that's where you say you take it back to that tree, the family tree, okay, and the stems and the roots, and that's what we deal with on the day to day. And you might try to understand why am I this way? Why am I so angry? Why am I so hurt? Why am I so traumatized? Why am I nothing ever happened to me? So why am I? Then that's why I say you're innocent within this situation, but you're holding on to things that was passed down from you, from your other loved ones. And then that's where I would say, and then it also has to do with them generational curses. You understand? And so many of us want to break them and try to break them, but I mean, it takes work, you know. And that's where I say I sit back and I see the things within my own family that I always say, and even with, you know, my mom and different things like that. I never want to be that way. I want to be different than that. I want to give different than that. And that's just breaking the cycle. We repeat it to say, well, my mama did that. My family did that. My family believed in that. My family, I don't want to be the same way. I don't want to believe a certain way because that's your belief. So I said, you grew up on. There we go. You grew up on. I don't want that. I wanna if it's something that I believe or I see it different than you, it's okay. You understand? And then that's where we have to be accepting. We have to be accepting of everybody is different. Everybody will grow into their own individual self. You understand? So yeah, y'all, that's why I'm on the floor. Basically I'm sitting here about to put a reaction out for it's Lala. If y'all have been tuning in over there, y'all seen the lady that I've been talking about. With this lady, y'all, I don't know what to say. As I told y'all before, it's the kids for me. It's the kids for me. It's not the adult, because the adult have the choice, okay? They have the choice of changing the situation, not just staying in the situation. But you got to be ready and willing to change. And then that's where I say not only change for yourself, but change for your kids. And sometimes we want to go back in the background or take it way back and say, well, I went through this and this happened because of this and this is why, or however the case may be. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay there. You can actually try and want to give different, okay? Anyways, y'all, I just want to say too, I thank y'all for tuning in to my videos of me just doing like the get ready with me's. It's just the thing of something crossed my mind. I don't think twice about it. I grab my tripods and I just do whatever the hell I feel of whatever mood I am in. You understand? Okay, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my phone stopping because I don't have no storage. And that's why I said to if y'all seen on my community post for It's Lala, I am going to let go a lot of my shorts. I got shorts that's stored under unlisted. I'm just gonna let them all go, okay? Yeah, on this day. But as I was saying, yeah, just grabbing my tripod and just giving what I want to give and not think twice about it. Been in a very good and great mood, y'all. I've been interviewing my ass off, let me say that. Ever since that Sunday I told y'all, what was it, that Saturday I told y'all that Sunday I had an interview. I have been on 6 interviews already, okay? So if you root for me, root for me. If you don't root for me, then hey, just go about your way. If you tuned in and you knew, y'all, I'm just trying to find my landing, what's best for me. You understand? I get tired of settling, and I think a lot of us, we settle, okay? We settle because we comfortable, and I keep saying that. Stop settling because it feel comfortable and it feel right, okay? Stop doing that. Get out there. It's too much out here around us for you to settle. I'm just saying. Go after what you want, and then that's where I say it's not impossible. If it's something you won't go after it, don't say, well, I can't. You could do, you, as I said, you could do it. Thank y'all for tuning in to my little videos. I got another video that I am going to do. Basically, I'm about to, it will be, basically probably another like get ready with me, but I gotta dye my hair and do things like that. I dyed my hair green. I don't really like the green, so I'm going back to my blue. So I'll be doing that, and then at the middle or end or somewhere, I will be doing a get ready with me in a different form. Okay, y'all see me in a lot of like jeans because yes, I love jeans. I love jeans. I love tights. I love things like that. Just being comfortable. But with that one, I probably just show you a different style of me that I give. Like, I mean, if I'm just, going out with him or you understand, something like that. Just basically, yeah. Also, y'all, this is what I want to say too for HerSheMe. I also talked about on the It's Lala in the video that I'm about to post. I talked about being in relationships and allowing yourself to I would change it around and say losing yourself and your dignity behind a guy, behind some, the Angus can be so good that, yeah, I want to chop it up and, y'all already know, make it filet mignon, I guess. Shit, I don't know. I'm just talking. But all I'm saying is somewhere in there, we have to remember that we are in control, okay? And the things that we give is important. And don't allow no guy to step in and weaken you so weak that what we see in the YouTube streets, that you allow that to take place. And when I say that is, snatch all your fucking dignity, okay? You might be in a relationship and you think this relationship is, yes, it's what it is, and yeah, he gonna marry me. Did he say that, or is that just how you feel? You understand? So then that's where I say, well, I'm just gonna free myself and give him my all. So if he want all these kids or whatever it is that's giving all your all to why it is draining and pulling and taking away from you, don't allow that to happen, because then that's where I say somewhere in there they can always walk away, and when they walk away they leave you, okay, drained, okay, drained and lost. You understand? And then that's where I would say drained and lost in dealing with a whole lot of kids. You know damn well that sometimes in situations it's hard as hell to provide for, or you might not even be able to provide for them, period. But then that's where they care less, and then they move over to the next chick that's going to do the same thing that you did. And then that's where they have so many problems and issues when a woman stand up and they speak what they want, and they speak what they don't want, and what they not going to deal with, and knowing what they stand for, okay? Knowing your power, knowing your control, knowing your importance, knowing who you are, and knowing your worth. And that's where I would take it back to the importance part, because it's important to know that. But a lot of women and a lot of us, we don't know that. You understand? It's hard. It's hard to know that sometimes, because then that's where I say it falls back on self-love. It falls back on your self-esteem. Okay? Maybe I'm out here and I just want to feel love because I don't know what love feels like. You understand? So whatever they tend to bring to this relationship or so-called relationship or whatever the case may be, I'm vulnerable. I'm able to allow it to happen. And then that's where I say, don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. Okay? Then that's where I say, don't allow yourself to fall into that trap. Fall into that trap of being taken advantage of, walked over, used. Okay? Don't allow manipulation to take place, because it all happens. It all happens. And that's where I say it's being, how we are as women. But It's disturbing when we are looking at these women and they don't care how many kids they have because I'm with him, okay? And it looks like we gonna get married. Fuck a look. If he haven't got down on his knee, if he haven't discussed being married or what's the next step to make this happen, don't go by what it looked like. You understand? And then that's where I will also say sometimes in relationships, you can be in a marriage and still be by your fucking self. Still be lost within. You understand? Still be drained. Still have your dignity snatched away. And you are married. So then it works both ways. Then that's where I would say if you are in a relationship or even a marriage and you feel lost, you feel stranded, you feel worthless, don't allow yourself to go through that in order to just feel complete. You ain't complete because then somewhere in there you are unhappy and not happy. So stop going overboard and breaking your back and doing all these things to make him happy. And at the end of the day, he can care less about what the fuck he giving you, what you giving. He really don't care. I'm just saying. Somewhere in there, y'all, we have to start opening our eyes up and doing different, okay? And then that's where I said in my video on, what was it, Sunday, where I said, I will accept, okay, to allow my inner voice to take control, okay? We know what it is before we actually know what it is, okay? You have your higher self always guiding you in different relationships of this is not cool, this is not okay, something don't feel right. I feel he is doing this to me or doing that to me. Well, I tell you what, stop laying down every time, okay? Then that's you make it easy. Well, okay, I done had a baby. Okay, well, I'm having another one, and I'm having another one, but I'm not secure in this relationship. And then that's where you ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, because when he is willing and ready to walk out, then you're stuck, and then you're left. Then now this is your baggage. And I'm just saying, he might help you, he might not. You might run out to the people to say, let me put them in his life. But does that mean it's gonna change the situation? It's not. And then that's where I would say whatever they give, sometimes it's not enough. So then that's where we have to start thinking, okay? And watching our actions before we allow them to take place. That's what I would say. And stop thinking because you're in a relationship and a relationship is going good, okay? And this and that it always will end up in marriage. And we know that sounds familiar, right? Because this is what I want. Sometimes it's just us in our mind frame and we trying to push it, but that ain't where he is. Allow him to speak up. Allow him to start throwing that to you, okay? Allow him to start making the steps to make it happen before I just give him my all. Okay, and say I'm gonna have these 1,000 kids with him, but we gonna get married someday. Fuck that. I mean, that's just how I feel, y'all. I could be right, I could be wrong. That's just how I feel. Okay, I think especially when the women get on here on YouTube and want to display it, then it's like, damn. It's another one of us, and look what they showing. Look what they giving. It's another one of us, and the kids gotta suffer, struggling. Okay, and then that's where you say these are the different generations that's being created. You understand? And a lot of them don't get it. A lot of them don't snap out of it, and they repeat the same cycle, the same thing that their mother rolled over onto them, or what they seen, or what they been through. That's all they know. You understand? Until you break free for better, I mean. So also with that, I would say, y'all, continue to work on yourselves. You understand? If you are battling or going through anything, put yourself first and work on yourself first. You understand? Don't allow nobody to snatch or take nothing from you. Don't allow nobody to make you feel less than, okay? Even if you are in a situation and you feel it is time to break free, it is time to break free just to focus on me. That is okay, and it is okay to do that. Because at the end of the day, no, or not just breaking free and allowing myself to give me, allowing myself to bring me inner peace and finding my self-love within my downtime and my pulled away time from everybody. Y'all, it's amazing, okay? I think what we give each and every day always starts with us and it ends with us. Nobody else. Nobody else. Everybody can give you the words, but if you're not doing what you need to do on your behalf, how far can you get? Can't get too far. I'm just saying. And that's all I want to say in this video, okay? I mean, so many of us go through a lot. We've seen a lot. We've been through a lot. Dealing with traumas, dealing with abuse, dealing with, I would say, neglect. I would throw that in there too. Abandon, certain things like that. We all deal with a lot, but we got to put the work in to try to make it better, especially when you have a foundation. And I keep saying it, okay? A lot of us try to use different ways to suppress it, and suppressing it ain't doing absolutely nothing, okay? Because it's still there. It's just growing. I'm suppressing it, but it's steady growing, okay? So then that's where I say, love yourself, put yourself first of everything you give and do. For y'all, that's the weight loss journey, and I spoke on 2 things that you should do. I had one of y'all say that y'all are afraid to step on the scale. Why are you afraid? Then that's why I say you are afraid, because you know at the end of the day, you're doing something that you don't want to do or you shouldn't do. You understand? That's why you're afraid, because you don't want to see that number. But sometimes it takes that big jump and that big step to step on that scale, to see that number, to pull me out denial and wake me up to say, oh, hell no, it's time for me to get my shit together. And I mean ASAP, right now. You understand? So we can't be afraid of the scale. I mean, you can't. It'll help you along the way. And see, if you don't step on the scale, how do you even know your weight to jot it down and write so you know what goal you want to get to? That's what I would say. So we have to throw that afraid away, and we have to not walk in fear when we trying to walk into a new journey or trying to switch something and change something about ourselves. I would say. I mean, I don't know about you, okay? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all for HerSheMe. It's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us. I'll see y'all. Don't forget, you want your waist snatched. Oh, y'all, this right here ain't gonna never go away. When you have kids, I'm just saying, you gonna be left with something. I'm just saying. But yeah, when it do what it need to do, it do. Okay? I'm just saying. So don't pay attention to that. But look, want to get your waist snatched? Go to KOR and buy you a waistband. Okay? At KORfitness.com. Okay? It's worth it. Y'all probably say it's kind of pricey, but at the end of the day, it's worth it, okay? I can tell you it works. And keep striving to be the best, y'all. We all can be good and great. In some situations, you have to put the work in, okay? And it don't be easy. But guess what? Like that Nike chicks say, you can do it. And that's what you call HerSheMe. It's me, you, us, and the La way. Okay, have a good and great, wonderful Wednesday on this day, and continue to be blessed, okay? And remember to put yourself first in any situation, okay? Yeah, you have to, okay? relationship, marriage. I don't even care if you got kids. Take care of your kids, but don't forget about you. You understand? Don't forget about you. Don't let them drain you. Don't let them snatch everything that you have, and then you're lost and empty with nothing. Don't allow that, okay? Don't allow that. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all.